What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing today, man? Good to see you all here today. What's up? What's up? Dude, honestly, I'm losing track because of Final Fantasy, like what days we're at right now, man. But happy Monday to you guys. Appreciate you for being here. I know it seems kind of weird to have another stream randomly like this. Like I said, I'm hoping to do more, man. We're full time now, so I'm hoping to do a lot more streams. I was gonna do one yesterday, but ended up not doing that because we had a little bit of a home emergency. We have this leak going on in our house that I'm trying to figure out right now. It's not great, so we're trying to sort that out right now. But I decided I'm gonna do it today because my son has tennis practice today, and I figured I'd do it before that, and then I'll end the stream and go straight to do that. So had some time. Let's stream. I need to get my rank up anyways because we got to work our way to mythic because the new cards come tomorrow, and I need to make sure I'm ready. And I have high rank, you know what I mean? So today I think what we're gonna do is I just played one run with my enchantments deck, so we're gonna do that, and then maybe play some Azorius Ugin. I remember that one being pretty good too, so we'll play a little bit of both of those. I'm gonna try to really lock in today. We're really gonna try to truly make a push with rank, and take it very seriously. Maybe make my plays a little bit more slowly today, a little bit more methodical moving. But anyways, thanks for being here, guys. Who do we got today? We got Sean, Firewater, Jacato, Brody, Brendan, Sayajin, Billy. What's up, guys? What's going on? Sorry about the leak. Oh, no worries, man. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we had outside leak. Like it was like 2 weeks ago or something like that. Maybe a week ago at this point. We had a lot of rain come through, which is crazy because apparently it was the first time in like 111 years we had rain on that day in Arizona, and it was a lot. And it came through one of the bedrooms, like underground. It was really strange. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. We had some guys come over and inspect it today, but they weren't able to really give us anything other than a quote on what they're gonna do. So we'll see what happens. That won't be fun. Firewater with the 29 months, dude. Thank you for being here for 29 whole months, brother. I appreciate that. My wife is on hospice and I'm here for your stream. I have my priorities straight. Seriously, she's just sleeping, so it's fine. Okay, good. I'm glad you're, everything's sorted out. But man, yeah, if you gotta go, just go. Don't worry about us, man. We appreciate you just stopping by and being here, brother. Hope everything's going well on your end. Sorry to hear all that stuff, man. That's just, I know you've been going through a lot these last couple of years, so appreciate you being here when you can, brother. And again, don't worry about me. Worry about yourself and your family. Always first. Always. Greetings, Battle Brothers. How does the Gloria stay in the Imperium find you? Oh, the Gloria stay. For those who don't know, that's a Little Warhammer 40K reference. Okay, I did not know that. Hello from Brazil, first time watching. What's going on? Shout out to Brazil. All right, guys, let's take a look at the deck list real quick. We'll do a little miniature breakdown and we'll get going here. This is a deck list that we posted. I think the last list we posted before Final Fantasy started dropping. But yeah, we've got a lot of the eerie stuff that we're building off of here. I did adjust it slightly. I threw in 1 stock up today and 2 rest in peace just in case we run into omniscience. I feel like having 2 rest in peace in the deck could be game saving in some spots, so hopefully we can get that down when we need it or find it when we need it. I know there's only 2 of, which can get a little tricky, but being an enchantment, it works pretty well with our eerie effects, so I thought that'd be pretty good. So that's what we're running here first, and we already won 1 game, so hopefully we can keep that going. Let's do it. Let's get right into it, man. I helped a buddy move his game store to a new location on Sunday. At one point, I had between 10 to 20K worth of Warhammer boxes in my car. Holy cow. Holy cow. Man, I've always thought it'd be so fun to own a card store, like like a local game store. I thought it'd be so much fun, but I know it's probably so much work. Inventory alone is, makes my head spin, but nice to see you live streaming on a Monday. Thanks for being here on a Monday, man. Thanks for anybody who, takes the time to stop by and say what's up on a weird Monday like this when we start to stream. Hopefully I'll get more of a regular basis of like a schedule, solidify that into stone one day, 3 times a week. Right now I'm in a really strange point right now because with Final Fantasy, we had the early access event. So we all kind of front loaded a ton of videos as content creators, and with front loading all those videos, we've had a lot of time off these last couple of days, which has been really strange for me. Really strange for me. But I've enjoyed it, but also not really. Gave me an excuse to go do a lot of weird stuff like shovel my yard and stuff. All right, we got a stock up hitting us here, and we got countered by an exhale. I mean, this is not the most ideal of matchups, but let's see what happens with this. You know what? This thing I think is going to be more valuable later because it might end up being able to pull off a one-shot for us down the road. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Demir, they might be playing Mind Splice Apparatus, you never know. Ooh. Another exhale. Okay. This is gonna be the most value going forward just because it's gonna regenerate bodies for us over and over again that they're gonna have to keep answering. But they could have another one of these counter spells, these dispelling exhales. 2 mana open. It's tough. That is tough. I mean, if they do have another counter spell here, believe it or not, I think I might want them to deal with Elspeth more than I would the Siege, just because Elspeth is easy for them to deal with like Shieldred's Edicts and removal spells. Once it's on the field, the Siege is going to be harder for them to get rid of, I feel like. So I really want the Siege to resolve more than I do the Elspeth, which might sound a little crazy, but yeah, they had the exhale. And you got to expect them to have the Regent too. Like, that's why, I mean, I could have paid the 2 if I played the Windcrag Siege, but you know they got the Regent as well, so I'm gonna bank on that. But we got rid of both their counter spells out of their hand. Hopefully there won't be a third. We'll see. Hidetsugu's a crazy pull. This is not exactly the first matchup I wanted to see here. Ghostly Dancers can pull us back something from the graveyard, which is pretty cool. But I think we're gonna go with the Siege. Actually, we are gonna go with this. Because they're tapped out right now. Let's do this. We can pull back the Rediscover the Way. We could play this and get another body. Perfect. And we've got 6 mana, which means we can cast both of these. I'm going to take 5. I don't really care about the 5. Boil Deep Gearhulk. Okay, so we're discarding and drawing. Yeah, they're hitting us. Interesting choice to hit us here. Rediscover the Way goes. We draw a land. Of course we draw a land. We're looking for Dollmaker Shop at this point, right? Wow. Well, this is not great. This isn't great. So we got 5 damage. They do have a 4/4 life linking body. If we're gonna block, let's see. So we got 9 damage coming through. They gained 4, go back to 18. It's not great. It's definitely not great. Might as well block the 5 power if we're gonna block anything at all, right? Man, our draws have been poor here. The discarding my Rediscover the Way and then giving me a land was brutal. There it is. Okay, that makes things interesting for sure. Do I unlock the big side and just then I'd get another 3/1 fly or 2? These would all become 2/2s. But I am more susceptible to a Dispelling Exhale here. I can pay 4 if I just go for the 2 side. I think I have to play the safe route, right? And go the Dollmaker Shop side. Lifelink is cool, but I think I'd rather have that block. All right, they didn't have a counter spell, and I don't think they're gonna have an answer for the enchants on the field, so I think it's just a matter of time before we run them over. But oh no, they hit a pretty big win con, I'm guessing here. Okay, the Regent and what? Elspeth. Got it. Okay. The Regent sending back the dancers is fine by me. Both of those are fine by me, actually. I can replay both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can play both in a single turn here. Unlock this. Trigger another one of these bodies. Yeah, these things are all going to be absolutely massive. 9, we take it. Okay, how big can we go here? Let's see. So, Ghostly Dancers. Unlock the door. Siege. Get the goblins. Attack in, we get another body, so everything becomes at least 7. Is that enough? 7, 14. Yeah, that's enough. Holy smokes, that was close. That was really close. All right, we got him, though. We got him. What's going on, Beef Drew? Were there any new cards from Final Fantasy that fit into the list? This list, I don't know. I didn't actually do any research towards that, but I'm sure there would be. There's some pretty cool enchantments I've seen. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of legendary stuff, man. Legendary creatures like crazy. I do think 1/1 counters is going to be really fun. I'm going to look into that. And then also maybe Ugin gets a little bit better too. Zephyroth emblem bottom text. I can imagine there's a saga creature that can fit into the Jeskai enchantments. That's true. Yeah, the sagas. I forgot about the summons. The summons could be really good to fit into here. Hey, Swayze, as someone who has helped manage a store, mind you, it was just a small snack shack, but still it was tough for inventory and all that. But if you can get into the rhythm, it's deeply satisfying. Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to run some sort of like maybe online card store too. That could be really fun to start, like get my feet wet. But we just collect so many cards in my family. We love collecting Pokemon and Magic now and like all sorts of cards. And I just always thought it'd be fun to like, you know, wheel and deal on a card store. Swayze, my friend, don't believe me. You were a cage fighter before you streamer. Can you tell him you were? Put a disagreement to bed. Yes, I was an amateur cage fighter. I never went pro, but yes, I was an amateur cage fighter. I wrestled my whole life. I was actually a coach at wrestling. It's mostly a wrestling background, but yes, 3 years of jiu-jitsu, 4 years, something like that. Forget. But yeah. If this push or pull Hadatsugu, it's going to be a while. Surprise Monday stream. Yeah. The Monday streams are becoming a regular thing. Yes, trying to do a quick climb exactly before Final Fantasy drops. Love the channel. Started watching about the time you released the video about quitting your full-time gig. Congrats. I bought a box of boosters and pulled 2 Vivis so far. Nice. I have to build a new deck with him now. Absolutely. Vivi is going to be a really good card. I feel like there's going to be some shenanigans that's going to make people want Vivi to get, you know, banned at some point, because I saw so many combos being ran with like the zombie tokens and stuff. I have a feeling it's just a matter of time before some Giga Brain guy figures out to break that card, because it's just got infinite mana. And infinite mana is never good. Is it Wizards do go burr? Yes, they do. Can't wait till tomorrow. I know, tomorrow's gonna be so much fun. Great videos recently. Congrats on full time. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. What's up, Sephora? How's it going? Great first game, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get into another one. Was surprised by the Monday drop today. I know. Soul Cauldron is the one that's really breaking it right now. That's a card, man. Holy cow. Soul Cauldron is tough. No matter how you build around it. You know, most people just break that card all the time. But the good news is Soul Cauldron is, you know, you just got to remove the Soul Cauldron and you can typically, you know, shut down their whole game plan. The bad news is not a lot of people run artifact removal as main board, you know? Swayze, I'm so happy that you are now starting to blow up and now started watching you in Bloomborough. Okay, nice. Thanks for being here that long. I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys are so kind, man. I appreciate all the kind words all the time. I really do. It helps a lot. So thank you. I need some reassurance sometimes because yeah, Final Fantasy release wasn't as like as popular as I thought it was going to be, but I think it's because we're all, you know, in early access. You're seeing a lot of the same decks. Hopefully when the cards come out tomorrow, I can get you guys something really cool. But all right, so they're gonna put 1/1 counters on everything here, which is not good. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I already made my first mistake of the day here. I was gonna play the tracker at instant speed, but I forgot you can't do that with the victory out there. Wow. Well, this is awkward. I just screwed my entire turn over there. Forgot that the voice of victory is out there. I was talking to chat. Forgot. My bad. First mistake of the day. I think we did just rank up to a new level though, so I think we can get this game as a throwaway here. It is what it is. It is what it is. I need a shelter by ghost, otherwise we're gonna get ran over by the Felithar. It's just too good. I always forget about the voice of victory's ability to shut down instant speed magic. It's such a good ability too. It's such a good ability, man. Yeah, we'll probably do one more turn here and I'll concede because this one did not go our way from the jump. They were pretty fast. Inspector, voice of victory. I wonder, so does the Felithar, it triggers after the attack step starts, right? Whenever it attacks, you may sacrifice whenever this creature attacks. Okay, so you could technically pull one of these creatures and then sack it before. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. That's going to keep the Felithar going for a while. And we drew pretty bad there. I mean, Shelter by Ghost is nice. That's something, but is it enough? No, probably not. It's too late. It's too late. Plus, this is probably dead, right? Oh, it's not dead. Yeah, it's got to be this, but even this will go wide, and I probably just end up dying here. We'll see. I guess that's worth sticking around for one more turn. Let's see. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I had to block and had to block one of the 3s, right? It doesn't matter. Okay. Easy L on that one. We keep it moving. Your legend deck with Sarah was so cool. Thank you, man. I really like that one too. We were able to play that one live too, so that was a fun one. Choco Mog seems like it works in this deck. Would you consider a wrestling channel and do tutorials and gym visits in the US? Maybe. I mean, that would be pretty interesting. I never thought of that, but I've always wanted to convert my my garage into like some sort of gym and start teaching my kids, because I've had this idea of, like, you know, getting my kids into that kind of stuff just for the sake of, like, you know, exercise and, you know, self-defense and stuff, but they have no interest in it really, other than play house fighting and stuff. But I do want to get them learning some jiu-jitsu and stuff, or, you know, something to keep them safe. So I mean, if I get my gym converted, or my garage converted with like mats and stuff, maybe maybe we'll post some stuff on Instagram or something. I don't know. Ooh, that's a good find. That's a really good find. I think we take that over the piece, right? Okay. Is War Leader's Call still any good? I do have, wait, do I have one in here? No, we took it out. It is good, just not in this deck, just because we're not going wide enough for that to really make a difference, but Soul Cauldron's a fun card, yeah. Open one, booster plus, yeah. Cauldron. Soul Cauldron plus Roots, yeah, I've seen that done too. That's pretty nuts. Not to mention both Pioneer and Historic have quite a few turn 2 or 3 combo wins. Okay, so we want to probably get this down, I'm guessing. Let's go Jeskai. Man, we just don't have enough early game answers, I feel like, for the last 2 matchups here, but I don't know, maybe we're just off to some bad starts too, though. Because we do have Shelter by Ghost. We have ways to grow our creatures bigger. Maybe it's just been a string of bad luck. Who knows? We'll see. Is it Cutter, though? Very tough deck to beat no matter how you slice it. They're popping off right now, too. We're probably just dead here. We're probably just dead here. Oh yeah, not looking good. 7, 14, okay, 18. Yeah, that's gonna do it. All right, is it Cutter? Good thing we had 2 games to spare, huh? We might even have a third to spare here, but let me just see one more time here. So we got Shelter by Ghosts, early bodies to put that Shelter by Ghost onto. Card draw seems to be tough to get going here, which is kind of strange because we have a lot of card draw, but maybe maybe we'll just add, or no, I got a better idea. Helix. Well, actually Get Lost might be pretty good now that I think about it. Hold on. Get Lost might actually be important here because what if we get hit with the temporary lockdown too? That could be really solid. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better. A little adjustment there. If only I had a garage. As a former mat rat myself, a garage with mats is the dream. That's where I started, man. That's where I started. My dad got us into wrestling when we were like 5 or 6, and he threw, well, not even a mat. He just threw carpet down, loose carpet down in the garage, and that's where we practiced. And we went to Saturday tournaments. So that was how we started out. We actually went to the tournaments, and you'd have to put down a team name, and we were called the Garage Grapplers. It was pretty funny. Those were the days, man. Where are the board wipes? Don't have any board wipes in this because we're the go wide strategy here. We're more the go wide strategy. I don't want to lose too much value on sweepers. I do think it's fine not to shy away from recreating decks that were made in early access, but I do like seeing cards, decks, and combos options. Let's see. Is there any value in playing the Rest in Peace here? Probably not. Not in this matchup. Rotation is in July, question mark? I don't know. I think I heard, yeah, I heard late August. Yeah, Dylan's saying August too. Is it the 1st of August? Oh, it's early August. Okay. Then the next rotation is first set 2027. August of this year, 25. It wouldn't even, so it wouldn't even be in, okay, wow, that's a long time. All right, what was the damage there on that turn? I wasn't even watching. We got hit with the burst and the opt. Okay, that's fine. We'll flash in the entity tracker because there's no voice of victory this time. Hello, Swayze and Marty Bob. I appreciate you. Always happy to see you streaming. Love the EA videos and can't wait for your Final Fantasy brews. Cheers to everyone. Let's go, man. I cannot wait for Final Fantasy either. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really good time to get some new cards and brewing with them, man, because Standard could use that right now. I don't know if Standard's going to be shaken up very much, but we could definitely still use it. We could use the try, you know? All right, we get to draw some cards now. Let's go. Let's go. We're cooking now. We're cooking now. Give me a Shelter by Ghosts, and that... I mean, Shelter by Ghosts is like the only way we beat Is It Cutter, right? Okay, I didn't expect that. That was definitely, that was a surprise. 1 less to cast for cards in the graveyard. It's got Ward 2. Keep in mind the Ward 2. Keep in mind the Ward 2. First Lightning on the Tamer. Okay, I can live with that. I still got the card draw, so... Which... Unfortunately, gonna have to waste a card here. Waste some mana, I should say. Get Lost. Okay. I can't hit it because it's got the Ward 2. There's nothing for them to pull back with this though anymore. Okay, I mean that's fine. We just pass the turn, do a little chump block with the toy, and then should be good. A Braid. That's sad. Can't really do anything about it, can I? Nope. Cannot. Give me something good off the top here. We need it. That is not something good off the top. What is with these draws sometimes, man? I don't believe these draws sometimes. It just doesn't seem very realistic or believable, but you know what? That's fine. Man. Stock up to draw 2 more. That's fine. 1 mana to work with. They're probably going to draw into a land, I'm sure, here. And then play, what? A burn spell on this, maybe? Sleight of hand, sure. The good news is if they have other terrors, they're not going to be able to cast them because it costs less to cast for cards in the graveyard, which are clearly, you know, relevant, and we just took out their graveyard, so feels good. There we go. That's what we need. Take that. Man, I cannot believe they still haven't fixed that audio bug with the rooms yet. That's crazy to me. Okay. I can't really afford to block this even if they swing it as a 2/2 here just because they have mana open and it's got prowess, but you never know. If they use both of these and they get lands, nope. Draw a card and it has harm. Okay, got it. I know what that card is. It's a different artwork though, isn't it? Are they keeping that? They are keeping that. Take 4. It's a good draw. And a tamer is solid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems good to me. Seems good to me. See, now these are the draws I needed a little bit earlier and we would have been A-okay. Storm Chaser's talent, that's fine. Little 1/1 Otter's not gonna hurt us too badly here. There it is, GG's, let's go. Okay. Which sets are rotating out? Yeah, Phyrexia, no, not all of everything. Let me see here. What is rotating out actually? That's a good question. What about restricted office board wipe for power 3 and over? Oh, I know what you're talking about. That room, the white blue room. It is a good board wipe. For is it power or is it mana? Let me see. Let me reread that card real fast. There it is. Let me see. So this one says destroy all creatures power 3 or greater. That would work pretty well. Actually, we can try that. We can try that. I'm willing to give it a shot. I don't see why not. Oh, I did want to actually do enchant land. Try that. There we go. Little tune up there. TG is you my guy. Yo, another live I get to catch. What's up, my boy? What's going on, Flynn? How's it going? Rotation in 2027 will be 2 years worth of sets dropping. It's gonna be weird. That sounds really weird. Even weirder considering you being standard. Also, restricted office has a door on Locks energy. Now that you think about it, and having hexproof on everything is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Yeah, if you can get the hexproof open, that'd be kind of crazy. Lands, am I right? Yeah, that got us pretty good there, the lands. It's music to my ears. Oh, dude, rotation. I feel like rotation is going to be massive like this year. People are going to be really like looking forward to that. I feel like we're going to get a big boom in, you know, just content creation in general, because rotation is going to be massive with like, I don't know. We just got so many cards in standard. I was totally for it. I was totally for the longer standard rotations, but it does feel like it's getting a little crazy now. Dominaria through March of the Machines is rotating in September. In September. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I thought it was late August, September, but we're getting multiple different answers. I've been loving that in my blue-eyed enchantments deck. Let's see. Yeah, this is keepable, actually. This is fine. They've got options, too. We can either go offensive or defensive with this. Please try to brew a deck with Sibsig and Adamatois. How do you say it? Adamatois Turtle and Revel in Riches. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Hold on. Duress hits us for... Oh, that's a really good hit on the Duress there, but I didn't have any red mana, so... Okay, you said... I know Sibsig. I guess we'll just get this down. Let's see, you said... Revel in Riches. Revel in Rich. Okay, got it. Probably get rid of that. Seeing I can't cast it. Let's do... I'm gonna save these. I'm just gonna attack. They might hit my hand though, which is a little bit unfortunate. I really hope they don't hit my hand here. Could be a waste of a Shelter by Ghost if I don't use it, but we'll see. All right, that's a good target for the Shelter. Another Shelter, I guess that's fine. I want to give them reasons to spread out their removal spells, you know what I mean? I don't want all my power invested into one creature here. I want to mix it up. Been watching you, Swayze, since Capenna and maybe a bit before. Hope all is well. Glad to see you doing more videos. Let's go. Thank you so much for watching for so long, man. I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. GG's, right? All right. Not the most ideal game, but you know what? We got through it. We got through. Let's go. Let's go. Moving up the ranks. Thanks for watching for so long, Bright. I appreciate that. Losing 2 to 3 mana sweepers. Valgavoth Land alternate art looks so sick. I picked it up for my midweek magic. I gotta look at that then. The Valgavoth Land. So you're talking about the one that I just dropped into this deck, the enchantment one. This looks good. This looks really good. No more Sunfall. I haven't seen Sunfall in a long time though, Snowy. I really haven't. I don't think it's been too much of an issue. Lockdown rotating out. Oh no. I didn't know Lockdown was rotating out. We need Lockdown though. Lockdown's been my savior for a lot of builds. Just a reminder to watch for those counters for restricted office. Yeah, I know. I did think about that after the fact. I felt a little silly. I'm like, maybe I should have not put that on the tamer there just in case we wanted to office. But yeah, I definitely realized after the fact. Well, they've got to cut down. I'm hoping temporary lockdown gets reprinted. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Or like a new equivalent. Other than mice, Quarry Steel Cutter are gonna run out of everything. Yeah. We'll also lose Cut Down and Go for the Throat. Oh my god, dude, I haven't sat down and looked at all this stuff yet, but that's crazy, man. All right, this can gain Death Touch for 2 mana. Oh boy. Didn't cut down get reprinted? I don't know actually. The did they add cut down to foundations? I don't know. That combo is hilarious. Kill your own turtle, get 10 treasures, and just win. I haven't seen that combination yet, Tom. I haven't seen that. I don't think Revel is legit legal in standard though. Oh, is it not a standard card? Standard is his format, so Revel and Riches. Oh, I know Revel and Riches. Yeah. No, that's not a standard legal card, unfortunately. But yeah, all we really do here on the channel is standard, so yeah, that probably wouldn't work. Add 1 mana of any color, huh? Oh, you're not attacking into me, huh? We got a wise guy here. We got a wise guy, knows what he's doing. Oh, sweet. I saw the notification, but didn't know if it was live. Thought it was a bonus video. Let's go, Orego. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. Yeah, you can't revive them after they've been exiled. That is very true. Sunfall is definitely the most oppressive by far as removal goes. I'm sorry, as sweepers go, but it's also hasn't, like I said, it hasn't been an issue for a little while for me personally, but I haven't seen anyone really playing it. All right, the opponent having 2 cutdowns there was kind of crazy. The fact that the Poison Dart Frog 2 can produce the black mana there is wild as well. I guess it's a 2-drop. That's fair. I thought it was a 1-drop. I was like, how's that not like the most busted card ever? Nice. That's a pretty sweet card. Just looking for 1 more land here. We got flooded last game. Why not now, you know? Because flooding me now would actually be good for me. That's why. Oh boy. Yeah, farewell. Farewell definitely was the issue. I do not miss farewell. Oh my god, Silverback Elder. Are we kidding me right now? Man. And we get a tap land. Like, what is happening right now? Alright, let's see them destroy some of my enchantments every single turn. Hopefully not the Dollmaker shop. And what are we destroying? Take your pick. That's fine. I can live with that. Any other creatures in your hand? I would imagine so. Oh boy. What's next? No. Well, that's gonna do it for us. Silverback Elder kills us. Like, what am I playing right now? I respect it. I respect it, but that's just unlucky in so many ways. I was praying for the room that sweeps the board. If we would have had our sweeper here, that would have been really, really nice. This is just not going to do it, though. This just is not going to cut it. Let's see. So we got 2 chump blockers here. Block, block. 7, 8. Okay, so I get 1 more turn. Can I dish out 19 damage, though? Not possible, right? 2, 4, 5. Not enough mana to do the backside of the room. That's Death Touch, huh? Well, that's not gonna work. It's the only thing I can see here. It's the only way I see it. Alright, so we got to dish out 22 damage now, and the opponent hits a Fatal Passage. Okay, they hit a land drop. Thank goodness for that. We might be able to go wide enough to at least block, but I don't think we're gonna be able to actually attack in here for anything. Hopefully we can draw into something helpful here. Another 1-mana enchantment maybe, like a consoles or something, but okay, that seems kind of odd. Come on, man, are we really doing this? All right, so we got a little bit of lifelink on that body, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work out for me. Let's do this. Oh, pain lands are gonna kill me. Pain lands kill me. So even if I play this, oh jeez, tough, very tough. I mean, we got caught by a silverback elder. It's not every day you get, you know, that happening to you. So that's called algorithmic, you know, anomaly there. So be it. I've already made about 10 rotation proof decks that do not use cards from Dominaria through Aftermath. Nice, man, you're ahead of the game. Dominaria United is the last printing of Cutdown, so it's gone too, unless it's the Edge of Eternities as well. I wonder if Tony Berry plus protection can stand up to Death Touch. Okay, first strike on a 1-mana is funny. Thank God Liliana will rotate. You don't like Liliana? I kind of like Liliana. What's going on, DN? How's it going? All right, we got a pretty good looking hand here. Need one more land for this to be really good, but we'll see. Looks like we might be up against Reanimator, looking for our Rest in Peace to just close this game out quickly. Can we do it though? We'll see. Which is the set that's going to draw the line for the rotation? Oh, we just talked about that. Wish there was more cards like Beza. Would be more fun to get the advantage to payoffs more often. Beza is a really cool card. I agree with you on that. I think Beza is a fantastically cool card. Give me the Rest in Peace though. That's what we're looking for here at the top. We can just win the game. There's that Liliana we were just talking about.
A fight? You won't be outsmarting me.
Okay. All right, here comes the plus on the Liliana. We'll probably just drop one of these entity trackers. Yeah, I don't know though, because they're gonna instant speed. Oh, man, I'm trying to think. Do I want to? Yeah, I kind of have to, right?
We all have things together.
I just feel like this is gonna die at instant speed here to I always forget the name of the card. The 2-mana discard a card, you know, instant speed, remove something. Oh man. Zombify, it's already here. It's already here. What'd they get? A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff here. Swayze, good to see you streaming, bro. Thank you so much, David. I appreciate it. We missed out on that one. Ouch. What if I just... I have to attack their face in order to get the Dollmaker shop token, right? So I guess it does make sense to play this then. I'm not taking their Atraxa because if they get their Atraxa back, that's not going to be really good for us. All right. Wish me luck. We need it. We need it. Atraxa down on turn 4 is never a good thing. Never a good thing. There's the Valgawath Faithful. That's fine. Man, I'm telling you, if I just had Rest in Peace, this game would have never even got off the ground. This would have been over, but that's the lucky roll when you're only running a 2 of that. I feel like I run enough card draw, though, that this shouldn't be this difficult to find things when I need them, but it seems like it's been really difficult to find and really utilize that card draw. Maybe entity tracker is not as good as I had hoped. Maybe I need to run something better like stock up. I'm gonna get down the siege here. Did they really not attack in with their Atraxa, even though it's got vigilance? That's kind of crazy. It's one step closer to unlocking the gallery side of things. They're not able to pay the 2 ward. Why would they do that? I'm so confused. I'm really confused on how the opponent's playing right now. Bitter Triumph. There it is. That's that card I was talking about. I always forget the name. I don't know why I want to call this card plain or something, but Bitter Reunion. Bitter Reunion. And there's the Valgavoth. I should have enough fodder here to sacrifice if I want to get rid of it with like a Sheltered by Ghost, but I've got to draw into another Sheltered by Ghost, which is not likely to happen. All right, just let me see my next card. That's all I need to see. Just give me my next card. Okay. We're looking for Shelter by Ghost here, guys. Looking for shelter. Oh, no matter how you slice it now, we're kind of cooked. We're pretty cooked. So we got 9 plus 16. Yeah, in the air. We're done. I mean, we can unlock one of these next turn and we could have absolutely ran through them, but it's just not happening this game. Dang it. Tough. Tough. Recommend considering Promising Stairs as well, since it at least lets you search up other rooms like board wipe room, also other side draws filtering. Let me see. Let me go room. So which one did you suggest? You were suggesting Promising Stairs. Got it. That's the one that searches up other rooms. Searches up other rooms. Jeez, slow down. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. You win the game if there are 8 or more rooms. This one also says, when you unlock this door, search your library for a room card. It's for 4 mana though. 4 mana. I think Elspeth is a bit of a win more situation here. I think Elspeth can probably go in this one. I need at least 3 rest in peace here in order to make sure I hit what I need to hit. And then I'm highly considering going down to 3 of these. I really think we need to stock up at least 1 or 2. Stock up though. Okay, so we play it for 3. We grab a couple of things. Sorry guys, I'm just doing a little bit of thinking right now. Does this come in tapped or no? Enters, tapped, has intention, choose a color. Yeah, it comes in tapped. So we don't have a lot of on-tap lands. On-tap lands have been kind of killing me in these last couple of games. On-tap lands on like turns 4 and 5 and stuff to get this down. And unlocking the room has been a little bit tough. Like, what if we add a few more basics here? Seems good. And then, man, do I just cut Entity Tracker altogether? Entity Tracker is really sweet, but I mean, it does activate the Dollmaker shop. It's coming clutch on turn 3 a lot because we'll flash it in and then attack into activate the Dollmaker shop. Gives us another body too for the Shelter by Ghost. I think I like this. I think this is fine. I'm gonna try this again. I think I'm gonna try it again. I think I would have noped out of this game when they got to turn 4 track. Oh, roped out of the game. Gotcha. Yeah. No, I know. It's pretty tragic. It's my own fault for only running 2 graveyard hating cards. On one hand, I'm excited for Attracts and Atali to rotate. Yeah, I mean, I've never really had too much of an issue with those cards, but yeah, when that happens, it's definitely not fun. It's not fun. This hand looks fantastic. Nice stream start off to the week. Let's go, Chance. Thanks for being here. On the other hand, Valgavoth and the Summon Knight, possibly harder to deal with, so maybe I shouldn't be. Well, we got to do this for blue, right? There we go. Mono white control, possibly. We got Cave. I don't know. All right, so they blew up the consoles, which means they do have. That means they do have something they're trying to play out, you know, as far as creatures go. You would think. I mean, why else invest that get lost into the board here? I mean, it's a good card. I don't think I can afford to just throw that away, but. On another note, I have a client on my business. It's a bugger to move money right now, but it's a start. I have a client for my business. Gotcha. Okay. Definitely need to get some stock up in there. I think so too. Stock up is just too good of a card. I mean, the card advantage on ETB is deadly, but I don't know. I know it's been a little slow. It's been brutally slow, to be honest. All right, let's see what happens when I do this. The opponent's clearly like a control mono white player, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep anything on the board for too long. They have some really good answers to enchantments to like get lost in Soul Partition. So even if I get down like my Dollmaker shop and stuff like that, I don't expect it to stay on the field for too long because, you know, again, they just have too many good answers. I've already got a Shelter by Ghost and a Tamer. Maybe I want another land here. Maybe a land that can trigger my my Eerie. How about the land that you exile cards from the graveyard? That's a good option too, for sure. I do like that Rest in Peace though. I don't really run Rest in Peace in anything. I love that it kind of synergizes extremely well with all of my other cards, being that it's an enchantment. So I feel like it's a really fun card to run here. There we go. My audio got messed up there. Okay, so let's do this. And then just drop this. And we'll get some more white sources, I think. All right, so we're kind of cooking a lot more than we were last time we played this. So already feeling a little bit better. Maybe it's just because we got better draws, but you know, still feels a lot better. But yeah, with that hand, like Fire said, it was a go next game, basically turn 4 tracks. Right, yeah. It's really annoying when it happens that fast. I hate when Omniscience hits on turn 4 too. Turn 4 anything is always really, really not fun. You really want things to, you know, at least level out to turn 6 if you're going to win the game, you know what I mean? Like, turn 4 is just way too early for any games to be ending. It's super annoying. All right, here we go. Hey, Crafting Gamer with $2 in the super chat, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Did we play a land this turn? No, we haven't. So we'll take this and this. All right, let's just keep on getting card advantage. I feel like against this player who's trying to just constantly sweep the board and generate value by, you know, removing my things, is constantly refilling my hand, right? That's the only way to beat this. But Crafting Gamer says, Vesuvian Diplomacy makes non-legendary copies. That's very true. That's very true. You can take legendary creatures and copy them as much as you want, which is pretty sweet. Okay. Let's see. Dollmaker shop. Yeah, probably, right? Now, the chances of me getting hit with a sweeper here are fairly high, so we got to keep that in mind. I'm going to just do this. And this. And hope for the best. Just going to hope for the best here, guys. I wish Eerie was an effect that said whenever you cast, because the fact that when the enchantment enters the battlefield, they can answer my tamer here, and then I don't actually get a gremlin token, which would be really unfortunate. I've been playing counter spells to stop those kinds of things. Not sure if you can go back playing without them. Yeah, that's a really good way to do it. I mean, Graveyard Hate or counter spells, either way, it's pretty good. All right, so they ran out of Get Lost. We like that. And now they're scrying one to the bottom. Love that too. Love it, love it. Looks like they might have got another Get Lost here. They're targeting. Okay, they're not. Okay, they're sweeping the board. Sweeping the board. All right, they're out of juice. Love to see it. I could win the game next turn as long as the opponent... If the opponent sweeps the board here off the top, that would be crazy. But if they don't, they lose the game. Next turn, I unlock the gallery with the Ghostly Dancers, and we hit them for way too much. 4, 5, and we got Sheltered by Ghost to take out one of their blockers here. Sheltered by Ghost can't take a token on top, though. Oh, it is non-land permanent. Never mind. I'm sorry. Yes, it can. What am I saying? Taking too many days off here. I mean, clearly not a sweeper, right? Right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 creatures that could potentially be attacking in for 10 each. So 50 damage total, which means 30 of it's getting through. So yeah, we have exactly lethal here. This should be good. We'll see what happens though. The opponent seems to be roping us out. Getting crazy for Swayze. Yeah, this one's getting a little wild. Vesuvian Diplomacy and Vivi with 1 mana spells. Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. There's so many ways I can think of breaking Vivi. It's a really interesting card, man. I don't know if we're gonna play a ton of Vivi though on the channel. It's just not my style of Magic, but it is really cool. It can do some really wild things. Sorry, Swayze, I didn't have the money to make a $10 super chat for this, but the card that will allow you to make legendaries from Final Fantasy far more valuable. Dude, don't even worry about the 10. Don't even, like, that's not even, you could just, you know, chat. It's all good. I didn't have the, all the stuff. That card will allow you to make the legendaries from Final Fantasy far more valuable. I see what you're saying. The deployment is what you're saying. Gotcha. Yeah. No, for sure. We got so many new legendary cards. Like, I'm sure there's a way to break that. No, I'm with you on that. I understand what you're saying there. Oh, we're still full screen. Sorry. The opponent, I don't know if they're back yet, but... Oh, you made them sad. I know, right? True, but because it's entering and not casting, you can abuse copy and reanimate effects. One of my favorite combos is a mirror rooming in Exquisite Glimmer, getting 2 draws and discounting by 2. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the mirror room. I love that combo. We actually made a whole video on that where we copied the Glimmer over and over again, making a ton of mana. I like Vesuvian Diplomacy with Narset Enlightened Exile. She can potentially cheat it out, and stacking prowess is nuts. That's interesting. I'm gonna hold on. Let me make a note of that. That's actually an interesting idea that kind of struck a chord. Save that for later. All right, on to the next one. Rope by the dope time. One card in hand and taking so long. I know, it's just they were roping us. They knew they lost, so they just got off from their computer and walked away. That's all that was. That's all that was. All right, we got some graveyard hate. This might be relevant if we're up against Omniscience. You never know. Always gonna keep it just in case. Hello. Oh, I thought we had him. I thought we had him, but that's not quite what we're looking for. We need this to be red. Hey Swayze, I've been watching your channel for about a month now. I was about to rage quit MTGA until I started using your Mono Black Demons deck, and it turned the game around for me. Thanks. Hey, glad I can help you, Matt. Glad I can help you. That makes me really happy to hear. Glad you didn't quit. Magic has its ups and downs. There'll be those times, man. There'll definitely be those times, but it's always worth sticking through, man. This is a beautiful game. It's the only game I've ever played in my entire life where I haven't eventually moved on and just full on quit. Probably just play this actually, because I could probably get more value out of this later. Cut down though, inevitable. I mean, we would have lost that anyways, even if we did play an enchantment. Let's be real. White token control runs a lot of removal, but removal tribal usually means another type of deck. What's the first deck you're running tomorrow to grind with, Swayze? As far as grinding goes, I haven't really put any thought into grinding. But tomorrow I really want to try to do like a maybe like a 1/1 counters sort of deck, because there's let me look at the card's name real quick. There's a Gruul card. Is it Gruul? No, it's a Golgari. There's a Golgari card that I really want to try. That turns everything into a certain type of creature and draws, hold on, let me see. Let me look it up. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening here on board. I think we're cooked. Let's see. Where's the card? I'll take Rediscover the Way. The card I'm talking about is Genova. Genova looks so fun. I want to try that card. I just want to see what we can do with it. Okay, so the opponent has a lot on board here. I mean, I don't know what to do here, guys. We are already outmatched on board. And now they're drawing cards from when I draw cards. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. You hate to see it. Yeah, it makes mutants. It's kind of cool. Turns them into mutants, yeah. Do not try at home build. Use Pyronation to revive Absolute Virtue so that it's hexproof indestructible and you have protection from everything. Exile, Sweeper, or Bust if you land it. Protection from everything. Are you? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. There's that new Azorius card. Is that the one you're talking about? Let me see. Now they've got it pulled up. It's easy. Absolute Virtue, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna play that kind of style of build, though, you might as well. If you're gonna play Pyronation, you should just play the card that says you can't lose the game. You know, it's one of those things that's like really cool, but like, there's also already a really cool way to do it. I think we're cooked here. All right, I think it's time we switch it up a little bit before before the halfway mark here. It looks like so. I want to switch it up to Azorius Ugin and see if we have more success with that. I mean, we didn't. It's not like we didn't have good success here. We're definitely still climbing the ranks. It's just a little slower than I'd like. Let's try Ugin Monument. Whenever a mutant dies, draw cards equal to his power. Looking forward to that video, Swayze. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. If I can figure out a way to do it. No promises that I can figure out a way to do it, but we're definitely looking into that right away. All right, I get to go first. Hand looks okay. All right, we're on Ugin, guys. Or not Mono White. We're on Azorius Ugin that works off of monuments. Oh, that's a good find. It's actually a really good find. Do I want it though? Probably not. I think I'd rather do this. I think I'd rather do this. Bristly Bill. Sure. Oh, they missed a land drop. Nice. Missed a land drop and you're running a landfall. Feels bad, man. Let's do this again, I think. Maybe drop one of these split ups here. I was really expecting to hit a land there, but okay. That's fine. There's some land technically, I guess. Get lost. It's a good card. There's an Ugin. All right, we're gonna just do a get lost here on the Bristly Bill, and then, you know, let's not let them untap green. If they untap green, they might have a protection spell like a Snakeskin Veil. We're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna play Ugin next turn. Seems fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now they're producing mana off the Kami. Finally hit a land drop. About time. All right, they are cooked though, because Ugin is literally the worst thing anybody can ever see hit the battlefield. The card is crazy.
Count my timeless wisdom. Spend this man wisely.
We'll take you. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, that'll do it. Sounds good, I guess. Easy win. Really rough mana situation that we had there, though, that game. Finally get to catch you live. You are the man. Me and the kids watch you, all your videos. Thanks for the content. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate you for being here, and, you know, shout out to the kids. Let's go. Appreciate that, Clinton. I'm looking forward to your Night in the Round graveyard deck. Oh, I want to do a mono white version of that deck too. That'd be kind of fun with the Abuelo's Awakening or something. All right, we got the Authority of Consuls this time, so split up gets a lot better now. Hope your pool cleaner replacement made it into their grooves. From what I've heard, he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good from what I heard. Everyone's pretty happy with, you know, the outcome so far. Right, let's do this. Let's see what we hit. Get lost. Yeah, surprisingly good, actually. We weren't sure, you know, after training and stuff, how that was going to go, but it's going pretty well. All right, we got a temporary lockdown. That's super bad, but you know what? It's fine. I'll blow it up eventually because I do want to get back my vault and stuff, but I also don't want them to draw any extra cards off that beanstalk if we give it back, so we're gonna wait. Leyline Binding, sure. Well, we're in a little bit of trouble here, guys. A little bit of trouble. Need some card draw, maybe. I don't know. Another Leyline Binding, sure. Yeah, let's allow it, I guess. We'll do... I don't know. Do we want this back or do we want the vault back? I'm blowing up one of these. I just don't know which one. I don't want to give him a beanstalk, you know what I mean? I think I just do this. Because this can draw me some cards. I don't know if it's the right call or not, but... yeah, it looks like we're going to have to use it to draw cards. Oh boy, good stuff. Good stuff. Where is my monuments, man? Just give me a monument and this wouldn't be happening right now. Like, we could start drawing extra cards on the discarding effects and stuff, which we could really, really use right about now. You know what? Stock up might be another... This might be another deck to add that into. Here we go. Stock up for the win. They're going to get 2 cards they need. I need an Ugin. I need an Ugin yesterday. I mean, what would I even exile first is the question, because I'd like to exile this, because if I get Ugin down and exile, let's say one of these, and then they answer back with the Leyline Binding at an instant speed. I mean, let's pretend. Let's not pretend like we were going to draw anything other than the land. Let's be honest with ourselves here. All right, that's a tough one. I did a pre-release and have the Mardu Precon. Let's go for Final Fantasy. Let's go. I have to give a huge shout out, by the way. I don't know if he's here or not, but Werewolf Hunter Man, if you're here, a huge shout out to Werewolf Hunter Man. The guy went out of his way and sent me a commander deck, man, for the convention coming up, and I really appreciate that, like, beyond belief, man. I know we talked already, but if you're here, again, thank you. Appreciate you for that. Guy is incredible, man. Oops, wrong deck. Ugin Monument. We need stock up, I think. And we're going to take you and make you into Day of Judgment, actually. I think I'd rather have Day of Judgment, because there's been a few times where we've had the split up but not the consoles, and that's never really a great mix. That seems good. Let's try that out. A few adjustments. I'll split up. I guess that's going to replace Lockdown. Yeah, I mean, it's the best thing you can, replace it with. But unfortunately, the creatures have to be tapped, which, I mean, they don't have to be. Obviously, the on-tapped works too, but you don't want them to be actually split up, I get to go first. I've got an Ugin in the opening hand with Day of Judgments, which feels pretty cool, but I need to go back-to-back lands here. Is that possible? Sure, but is it likely? No. That's better. Sure. Come on, card draw. We need you here. We need you, card draw. There's an Ugin. That's technically card draw, but not the way I thought. That's awesome. Which commander deck? Is it spoiling to ask who the commander is? No, actually, I'll show you. Let me see. Actually, I'm unfamiliar with the name off the top of my head. Hold on. Why did I play that land, by the way I just did? Whoops, that was a mistake. I left the tap land in my hand. Shoot, my audio's bugging on me here. All right, get lost. No, let's not do that. There we go. That's something we needed right there. Is it this? Something's making my headphones go crazy right now. Discard to you. 1 second, guys. My aux cord is just being weird. Okay, there we go. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'll show you guys the commander after this game. I'll put it right here. High noon. I suppose that's okay. Yeah, sure. We'll just blow it up, right? I mean, why not? Why not? Another Ugin. Oh, that's crazy. That's okay though. We'll exile you. Awesome. Doesn't appear to be 3 steps ahead. A little worried about that, but works out for us here. Get lost? Yeah, get lost. All right. Authority of consoles. I mean, that's pretty good, but it's not what we wanted. 3, 4, 5. Super annoying. Super annoying. If I blow up this, I get back a vault and a jewel, which I think is the play. I noon again. There we go. We're drawing a card and a get lost. Not bad. Not a bad pull right there. We're back in this, guys. As long as Ugin stays on the field. Okay. Ugin's gone. Man, Ugin keeps getting taken away immediately. Ooh, that's a fun card, though. It's a really fun card. Let's do that real quick, and let's just draw 5 fresh new cards. And now we're cooking. See, like, why can't my hand look anything like this to start? Like, this is a crazy good starting hand, but that'll never happen. Let's do this. Clinton with the $20 in super chat. Dude, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Awesome content, dude. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. Oh, that's just a tip. Thank you so much for the 20, man. That means a lot to me, dude. Thank you. All right, we're gonna draw a card here. Seriously, that's a lot of money. Thank you so much, brother. I really, really appreciate that. I hope you understand how much that means to me. Caretaker's drawing cards, but the Urbask's Forge is at least not, you know, getting any value here, which is good. Okay, now we got endurances to just kind of go crazy with here, which is awesome. But I can only play 1 a turn, which is so annoying. I guess if we go Mycosynth Garden, no, we could do this. Copy it. And then let's just start bleeding out their life total here. I'm not even worried about drawing cards. Let's just start eating away here. Eating away at the total. Because the next turn we hit him for 9. I think this is a wrap here, guys. This is a wrap. It took a little while to get there, but we got it. Hey, what's up, wife? What time did Alex get back to you about tennis time for Parker? Oh, we got another vault. Oh man, so do we go 6 damage and then another 6 damage? I think that's the way to go, right? Because if I play another endurance and just hit him for 9, that's not as much, but I think it's the way to go here. Because I can only play 1 spell a turn, which is really throwing me here for you know, a loop a bit. Let's just do it though. Consoles can probably go in case we draw an Ugin. You never know. And then we end the turn and do it again for another 6. That'll do it, man. I mean, unless they can kill me this turn, which I don't see it happening. We're gaining life every time one of these enters the battlefield. They always come in tapped. That will do it, man. I mean, you'd think, right? We're still at 20. Part of me wants to just draw some cards on this one because I could hit him for 9 next turn. But I'm still going to stick true to my 6 damage here. You got anything here? I mean, temporary lockdown would be pretty bad. All right, cool. Thought it was temporary lockdown. That would have been really brutal. But we got him. GG's. Let's go. A lot of back and forth here today. A lot of back and forth. Let's see. 6 o'clock? Okay, good. Sweet. I'll probably be done here at 5:30 then. Oh, the commander deck. Yes, I want to show you guys the commander deck. So check this out. This is a cool box, by the way, that we did a sponsorship for back in the day. It's really sweet. It holds the commander on the side here. The commander is Marin of Clan Nel Toth. Pretty sweet card. Oh, hey, Marshall. Welcome to the stream, brother. No? All right, cool. Anyways, whenever another creature you control dies, you get an experience counter. At the beginning of your end step, choose target creature card in your graveyard. If that card's mana value is less than or equal to the number of experience counters you have, return it to the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand. Which sounds really cool because it sounds like the experience counters don't go on to the actual creature. You get the experience counters in total, which you know, can be used at any time in the game, almost like an emblem, which is really cool. Yeah, pretty sweet little box we got here too that holds the cards. Love this thing, man. And then it has double sides, slides open. Hold on, trying to get a good angle. This side slides open and it's got the deck inside. Pretty sweet. So that's exciting. Want me to ban her, bro? She's out of pocket? Dude, you're gonna have to fist fight her next time you see her. I mean, if you want the smoke. Don't think I have to actually say it, but serotonin is an awesome play on words. How late are you going tonight? Oh, we're gonna go to 5:30, Firewater, 5:30. Have a good rest of your stream. John Doe, have a good rest of your night, man. Thanks for being here. Imagine the real life consequences, aka no Swayze in Vegas. Hey Swayze, how's the climb going? It's pretty good. It's slow but steady. Slow. I mean, very slow, but you know, we are making some moves here. I could just run Is It Cutter and get there quickly, but I don't really feel like doing that. Hey Swayze, oh yeah, we just read that. Attach the player like energy counters. Yeah, like energy counters, exactly. I've never actually played energy counters, but I know what you mean. Oh no. Speaking of Is It Cutter, I just spoke it into existence. What's going on, Steven? Awesome. Look forward to hearing about your commander experience. Do you plan to do a vlog from the con? I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to experience this one as a fan, really. Just go as a fan and have fun. You know, do our thing and just kind of hang out. Not so much a content creator this first time. I want the first one to be more of an experience for me as a, like, again, just a fan. Hey Swayze, good to see you, as I haven't seen a live stream in a while as I play Sorcery Wednesdays. Have you checked out the new Gamers Guild location off of 19th Avenue in Bell? I have not. No, it's called Gamers Guild. Let me see here. Gamers Guild. Let me just highlight that and put that in my notes. I like keeping my notepad open these days with the chat. It's really nice to just be able to go back and relook at everything. All right, we're gonna play you. We're gonna play the vault, and we're gonna hope that we don't just die next turn. You know, because it is it Cutter after all. Spell Pierce. Well, now we got to survive 2 turns because I got to get to my Day of Judgment, and I was hoping to get a treasure on that turn. Maybe I'll vlog with Swayze. Well, you gonna be my cameraman? What will be your first deck tomorrow? You will use the Grind a Ladder after it comes out. I was telling everybody that I kind of want to look into 1/1 counters with I had it pulled up. Hold on. Authority of Consuls for sure, and then Monuments. I kind of want it to be 1/1 counters with Genova, do some mutant stuff, but I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do, so it may not be that, but that's the first thing that comes to mind that I haven't tried yet that I wanted to try. and haven't gotten around to. Waiting for Final Fantasy to drop tomorrow to build and try for Mythic. I'm in Gold 2 right now with Demir Infect. Interesting. I know Poison has always been pretty solid, so. Dude, this is really annoying. I'm pretty dead already, aren't I? Feels like it. Nice. Missed a land drop. Missed a land drop. That'll do it. I don't know. I think I was having more fun with my enchantment build, to be honest. I'm going to go back to that. It's having a little bit more fun. I feel like there's a little bit more to it as well. We just don't seem to be drawing right today, man. I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go back to my enchantment deck. It's a massive location for all sorts of gameplay and retail. Okay. I'm about to check it out. We do go to different card stores and stuff and, you know, buy Pokemon cards all the time. And, you know, I don't really play a whole lot of IRL Magic, though, but maybe. You never know. That might change. I got my first turn 3 win with Mono Red Mice deck today. Oh, turn 3 win. Oh, jeez. Turn 3 win. That's absurd. All right, we got Boots, we've got Rakdos. Don't know what to expect here. Not too sure what to expect here. Did you see the CGB shout out on his clip channel? I did, yes, I commented actually. I thought that was pretty awesome. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with Entity Tracker here, flashing it in. For the meantime, no attacks. I'd like to be able to gain life if I can. Yeah, it was pretty funny, man. That sort of game that we had with CGB on that clip, that was the first game I played with the deck, and I wasn't too sure. I was like, is this gonna work? Am I gonna be able to pull this combo off? And I drew CGB for the first game, and that's what happened. I was like, holy cow. That's crazy. It was a pretty wild game. All right, you got it. I need a Sheltered by Ghosts. Rest in peace. I seem to draw exactly what I don't need when I, you know, like when I need a card, I never find it. But when I don't need a card, it seems to find its way to my hand every time. Let's go with this. And I guess I want to draw another card because I got to get one step closer to that Sheltered by Ghosts. Otherwise, we're cooked. There we go. Okay, we're in it. We're in it. I mean, we got to trigger both of these, right? Holy cow, we're actually in this game. We got a Sheltered by Ghosts. I take back all the bad things I said. I take back all the griping I just did. Oh, man. And we get a Bloodletter of Aclazotz. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. So what is this? 3, 6, 9 times 2. Crap. We're just like one turn too late here. Because we have to block. And if we block, we can't gain life. Everything is so aggro, man. It's so aggro. Ward 1. All right, let's pay the Ward 1. I mean, it doesn't gain me life, but stops them from getting double the amount of damage, so. This will at least bring their creatures in tap in case they have haste. Getting 2 more 1/1 blockers here. Okay. I mean, there's a chance. There's a really small chance. It went from like a big chance to a small chance, but there is a chance. I can only take 2 here at these little 1/1s potentially and then be okay. And then if I get a land, I can open this and swing through for lethal. I mean, that's so unlikely though. They're gonna probably just leave the Nemesis back to block if they can't get it through. Holy cow. We might actually pull this off. That doesn't have trample. Are they really sending everybody? They've got to have a way to deal 1 more point of damage then, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Did we really pull it out? Oh my god, I thought they had a removal spell. Okay, I was like, dude, the fact that we didn't hit a land there made me so sad. Holy cow, but we win the game somehow. I don't even know how that happens. Shelter by Ghost is strong. It's very strong. It's super strong, but I needed to be able to gain life faster there, man. It just, I don't know, man. I feel like when this thing gets going, it gets going, but when it doesn't, just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like maybe we just need let me see. Let me go enchantments here. I really want to keep working on this deck. I'm really enjoying this deck quite a bit, actually, guys. I'm just gonna look at some stuff here real fast. So High Noon would be a pretty good way to shut down Is It Cutter as well. We really only kind of play 1 spell per turn anyways, too. High Noon might be a pretty good addition to this deck. High Noon, and then what else do we want? I mean, I need answers for aggro. Aggro's been kicking our butts. I really wish I could run Temporary Lockdown, but I don't want to be able to snap up my own things here. Like, Temporary Lockdown would be amazing if it didn't target your own things. You know what? Actually, what if I were to run... No, I think I like your Entity Tracker better. Hold on, I'm just thinking out loud, guys. Thinking out loud. I might say a lot of things and then not finish my sentence. I apologize for that. I do that quite a bit. Enchantments. I'm looking for like life gain, card draw. Huh. That's an interesting card. It's an enchantment and a creature, just like the Enduring Innocence, though. And I was just thinking about the Innocence as a potential card. But I like the Entity Tracker a little bit more. Has Stock Up really done anything for us yet? Not really. I want the card to be in here. I do. I really, really do. But I don't know if it's a good fit. Man. Should I just go back to War Leader's Call? It's another enchantment to trigger my Eerie effects. It's a solid way to finish. We had it in the deck before. Okay. Yeah, I think we're cutting this. Maybe I just add a couple High Noons, I think. I add a couple High Noons here, and then what else? I mean, I think probably should have 3 of those, and then just maybe 2 of these for life gain. But we got Shelter by Ghost. I think we go back to just 2 rest. Well, actually, no. You know what? I think we get rid of this. I haven't really gotten too much value out of that yet. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I don't know. We'll see. It's a bit of an enchantment control deck with a mid-range game plan. We'll see. lot of control pieces here, but I really hate that that's what we're at right now though in standards. I feel like we kind of have to, even if you're a token deck that goes wide, you still need to be able to like shut down losing by turn 3. Like if you can't stop yourself from getting beat by turn 3 or 4, it's like you're not going to be able to do your game plan. So I have to like put a lot of utility pieces in here to shut down other decks, even though I don't want to. I want to just kind of focus on extending my game plan, but I can't because the opponent here is probably gonna, you know, kill us by turn 4. All right, Llanowar Elves, huh? Just get aggressive here. Just get aggressive. Get another Scavenger down and then put 1/1 counters on both. Furnace and Sauna. Furnace and Sauna actually pretty solid card. I do like that card a lot, actually. I do like that card a lot now that you bring that up. That's a maybe. That's a maybe for me. What are they playing exactly? Is High Noon gonna be very good? I don't know. I don't know if High Noon's gonna be very good in this matchup. I think they're playing big things. But yeah, I should probably look at the Furnace Sauna actually. That's actually a really good idea, Chef. How's Parker enjoying the new favorite season? Oh, the new Fortnite season. No sniper rifle for us anymore, brother. I know, but you know what? Me and Parker, we play Reboot, and Reboot has snipers. That's like our favorite thing to play. That's where we play the most. It's like ranked mode is on Reboot. So that our Fortnite Reloaded, I should say. But the new season is great. We already recorded a whole new video. He's super stoked about. But I just gotta edit and post it, which will probably be middle of this week sometime. But it's really cool. I love the double pistols, how you can like freeze in midair and kind of like slow dive. So funny. All right, let's hope that the Tamer can stick around here a little while, and then Dollmaker Shop can start going in. I hope. Yeah, I think we take out High Noon and we add the Furnace, actually. That's actually a solid plan. Very solid plan.
Rev 'em up.
Man, the Chandra game plan is pretty solid. One card left in their hand. Yeah, we're cooked here. 6. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't see a way out of this though, but we'll see. Because they're gonna crew up again, and then they're gonna use Chandra's ability again. They sacrifice an artifact or discard a card if you do draw a card. They drop off Chandra to draw another card here. That's fine. And then the Lumbering Wagon is really powerful. It doesn't have trample though. That card I've always felt like if it had trample would be so overpowered. I'm glad they didn't do that. All right, and then Chandra brings in the other one. Oh, does it give haste? It does give haste. We're dead.
Eyes on the prize.
It does give haste. All right, I think that's the solve here though. The Furnace is actually, in my opinion, probably the solve I'm looking for. A little bit more early game removal. Which means I'm gonna have to do this, add in one more red. This. That'll do. A little bit extra card draw too, which is awesome. All right, cool. Let's go right into it. Man, those sniper shots in the last video were top notch. Thank you, man. Yeah, Parker is funny because he's like, he used to talk about how good he is at sniping and stuff, and we play all the time, but he never really paid attention. I'm like, dude, I gotta be the one with the sniper. Give me the sniper. I can't build fight like you. You're young. You got these better eyes and reflexes than I've got. I need the sniper. And he's come to realize, he's like, okay, we'll give you the sniper. So now I get the sniper every time we play, which is awesome. Anytime we find the first one, he gives it to me. The opponent probably on the reanimation, I'm guessing. Could use a rest in peace. This is the one game we need it, so it's the one game we probably won't see it. Happens, you know? You know what game I'm really excited for? I know I haven't mentioned this, I don't think, at all, but there's a game coming out the weekend of the convention, the MagicCon. It's called, what's it called? It's called Rematch, I think. Me and my brother played the beta of it recently. It's a game that's like basically FIFA, but think of it more like 2K basketball. You get one character and you can kind of control your one character, and it's got like a lot of the mechanics from like old time Blitz, where there's like no penalties, and that game is so much fun. The beta was so addicting. I cannot wait till it comes out. I am genuinely so excited for that. All right, no blue mana. No blue mana. We got screwed by mana here. All right, I'm gonna have to fix the mana base now. I guess we got to go back to just getting more tap lands, but let's do this and go down here and do this. I'm gonna dial this thing in, man. This deck's gonna be a beast. Yeah, the next video we drop on Drop In Duo, guys, it's pretty awesome. We check out the new update, of course, but we had some really cool games, man. We won a game. We basically got all the new items and stuff, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Parker carries again, like usual. All right, this hand looks fantastic. We got Dollmaker Shop into an Entity Tracker. I don't have much, though, until turn 3, turn 4, as far as offense and getting my game going. So if we get, you know, match up against Cutter here, this is going to be really bad. Hopefully our top decks just get, you know, what we need here. Sorry if you can hear the kids screaming, too, by the way. They are screaming very loud right now. Also, guys, I just want to say thank you again for being here. I did not expect this many people to show up again to a live stream that was kind of impromptu. So just thank you for being here and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it a lot. It always makes it a lot more fun when you guys are here hanging out with me. So I appreciate that. Okay, cool. We did get an answer on turn 2 here to at least blow something up, which is good because we're up against red. We haven't played red in a long time. Anyone who's remotely into Fortnite should check it out. The vids are fun, even for a dude that's never played the Fortnite. Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. It's just me and the kid vibing, you know? Me and my son vibing, and he just wants to learn how to do the whole YouTube thing, so it's kind of an experiment, you know, helping him out get his feet on the ground with that stuff. All right, we got to flash in Entity Tracker and then give it the Shelter by Ghosts. Seems good. We're going to have a new meta decks after Final Fantasy, or Final Fantasy cards added to existing meta decks. That's a great question. I can't really say, but if I had to guess, I know I hate to say this out loud, but probably the same meta with Final Fantasy addition to it. If I had to take a guess. Just because everything that we have right now has been established. It's so good. Like everything right now is just so good that it's going to be really hard to make any sort of impact or shake up standard. And there are some really great cards, don't get me wrong, that are coming in from Final Fantasy, but impactful enough to actually make an entire deck build around that's going to shape the game harder than, like, is it Cutter? Like, I don't know. I don't know. VV seems like it's going to have some really crazy combos, but again, it fits right into the Is It Cutter deck, which is so sad. Because that card is really cool. I'd like to see some people shake some stuff up with that card, but not if it means they're just going to put it into a Cutter deck. All right, taking 3 here. Lost my shelter by ghosts. So if I play you, dude, we need more white sources, man. All right, somebody pray for me. I need it. One card and then they just top deck another. Let's see. Hopefully they don't draw something crazy. That's fine. I can live with that. Oh, they're gonna give it haste though. I can't really live with that, can I? Giving it haste is crazy. And then if it's monstrous rage, I mean, great job, I guess. Good work. Good enough. They could have just thrown that at my face, but they had to get a little tricky with it, huh? Had to get a little tricky with it. Dude, why does it seem to be mana that's constantly giving me the troubles here, guys? I don't know. Because if we had gotten down to consoles there, maybe it would have been pretty good. I like that we added Furnace, though. That definitely seemed to help a little bit in that game. 3 Eerie cards. 4 Eerie cards. These go. Man, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's so up and down today. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm like on the right path, because there's been days where I'll play something super hardcore meta, like really meta, and I can lose like 6 games in a row, even though I play perfectly, and it's just bad luck. And it's like, is that what's happening here? Or does this deck actually need to be like completely scrapped and thrown away? But because there's been some games where I'm like, man, we really had a great game here. So hard to tell all the time. All right, Authority of Consoles. Guess we get this in then. It's a good top deck. It's fine. That's fine. Ossification. Sure. That's interesting. That's pretty interesting. All right, so we've got Entity Tracker on 3. We flash it in. They're going to gain 1, but hopefully nothing instant speed to take it out. And then, I don't know. Do we... I don't want to play Windcrag Siege into a potential get lost here. It's another mono white player running more of a control version of the deck. So it's going to come down again to card draw. We beat an opponent playing mono white control earlier with a lot of sweepers, strictly through outvaluing them with the card draw. So let's see if they keep anything on the top here. They clearly need mana, I would imagine. They keep 1 on the top. Gaining 3. They find no land drop. Okay. Gonna flash in my Entity Tracker then here. I can't block though, unfortunately, because we get tapped from the consoles. Fine, sure. Oh man, am I gonna regret this? Feels like I'm gonna regret that if I play it. I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna have a get lost, man. I really do. But if they blow up the siege, so be it, I guess. I'm still left with a tracker on the field, which is pretty solid. Next turn, I've got a Sauna too. So again, I think this is gonna come down to card advantage anyways. Sure. All right, Steaming Sauna is on the field. Extra card, extra card. That's all that matters. Extra cards. Finally, you know, establishing some semblance of a board state with good mana. Feeling pretty good about this. Okay, that's interesting. I think I'm going to Sheltered by Ghosts. I really want this off the field though. Like, I really think I should answer that over the get my Entity Tracker back, because I'm already drawing cards here, kind of outvaluing them there. I think this is the play. All right, let's do it. We go with the drawing spell. Let's put a 1/1 counter here, I guess. Wind Siege Crag. That's good. That's actually that's really good in case they blow up my other one. So another win con in hand here. The consoles is making it very tough though for this to actually pull its weight, because it's, you know, we're losing one point of life, but they're gaining life every time. All right. Rest in peace. Dollmaker shot. Perfect. That's what we need. That is what we need. No reason to play it this turn, though. I think what I need to do is get down another siege or another sauna. Maybe another sauna. I'm a little greedy here. I'm not going to lie. A little greedy. Little greedy. All good. Seems like the third color is making it less consistent. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, three color land right now is really tough, but I mean, I love playing 3-color decks. I'm never going to stop, though. All right, we're going to gain a couple from this. They're going to draw a card, though. Okay. Let's do this. This. And I mean, this 5 is gonna hurt for sure, but I feel like I need to get this in and going here, because this is gonna be our win con moving forward. All right, now next turn I unlock the room, and all 3 of these tokens become really big. Can I get them big enough, though, is the question. So if I unlock the room, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's gonna be 2 mana left over. I could blow up one of their creatures. I guess that's kind of cool, but is that helpful? Not really. I wonder if they're gonna sweep the board again. They don't. Okay, they don't. Okay, so we unlock this. So we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, we blow up this. And they've got a blast zone, but blast zone's not going to be very helpful. They're going to draw a card off of that. That's fine. Oh, they don't. So they have an answer then? All right, I don't think we're going to die next turn. I mean, I think I'm free to attack in here for whatever, the 15 damage. That's fine. Down to 9. All right, 2 more cards coming to my hand here. Man, these Steaming Saunas really coming in clutch already. Really clutch. Got a Shelter by Ghost. That'll definitely end the game if I can keep everything alive, but looks like a sweeper's inbound. Nobody would swing through with their 2 fish here if they didn't have a sweeper ready to go. Here we go, Day of Judgment. Sunfall, again with the Sunfall. I just talked about how this card hasn't been showing up for me and I wasn't too concerned about it, but now I'm a little upset, all right? Overlord, taking down. That's actually really close to finishing up here, which is scary. Okay. Man, so many options here. I think what I'm going to start out by doing here is I'm actually going to take the Authority of Consuls with this. Hear me out. I'm tired of having my things coming in tapped. I'm tired of them tapping. I could also drop a Tamer after the Sheltered by Ghost and create some bodies here to actually make some blocks against this. I think that's the only way to do it. I mean, I could Shelter by Ghost and take this straight up too, which is a possibility. And then not worry about too much. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Let's do that. Sure. Let's give them a reason to attack my token instead of my other creatures here. Now, there was a really slim chance there, but a possibility that they could have blown that up with a Get Lost, but I would have been kind of wrecked either way if that had happened. Glad it didn't, but it could have got me there. All right, rest in peace. Trigger the board one more time. Get 2 more card draw, and then please just let me put this thing away next turn. I'd really appreciate it. I'd really, really appreciate it. All right, 1 fish attacking enemy is not enough for lethal. Definitely not, especially when I gain life off of it. So much card draw now, feeling so much better. Feeling so much better about the card draw situation. Stock up definitely was not the answer. Furnace for sure was the right call. They copy the fish. I gain another life. They're drawing a card. I think they're looking for another sweeper here. Hopefully they don't have it. We've already eaten 2 Sunfalls, right? Yeah, 2 Sunfalls. I mean, I would imagine a full set of Day of Judgments in this deck too, as well as split ups, but I don't know. Hard to say. I mean, I love that. I do love that. They don't have double white, so there's no Day of Judgment happening. There's no split ups happening. That's fine. I've got another one. I've got another one, and they swing with everybody here. All right. All right, is this enough though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just get it down. I mean, there's no other play I'm making here, right? Let's be so for real right now. This is the play, right? Yeah, GG's. Okay. GG's. Math is hard. I hate math so much. Hello, Swayze. Just joined the stream. What's going on, Boom? How you doing, man? Sound is good from me, Wolf. Sound seems a little off. Is anybody else know also? What's wrong with the sound on your end? Let me know. Did you all do the Death Star event on Saturday? My son did. I did not. He told me all about it, though. Kids in the background is fine, but the jet overhead the other day sounded seriously low, had me on edge. Dude, they fly right over the house. It's so annoying. And it's always at like 8 o'clock at night. That's so funny. I was always wondering if you guys could hear that or not, the jets and stuff. That's a bummer to hear that you guys do hear it. All right, we're going to play another game here before the time runs out. Before I got to go to tennis practice with the boys. You play the Angel. How said you can't lose an opponent. You can't win. Do you lose for time? No. So with that card, I think I know what you're asking, Daniel. But basically, that card allows you basically to. There's nothing the opponent can do. It just goes until the opponent draws out their cards, and then it's over. Once the opponent runs out of cards, the game ends. All right, this hand looks pretty good. This hand looks pretty good. Much love, Swayze. What's going on, Drummond? How you doing? Birds or landfall, maybe? We do have a birds deck. I don't know if I'm actually... It's kind of unfinished. I wasn't very happy with how the birds deck went. I didn't really like the finished product of the birds deck that we played. I don't know if we're going to post it tomorrow or not, but... Plus, everyone else is, you know, putting out their birds decks and stuff like that, so... I may just lay off of birds and just pass on playing that. But landfall's pretty sweet. It sounds like you're going in and out, but might be me connecting to the live stream. Maybe I'll just talk more directly into mic. It could be like my mic not picking me up sometimes. If I'm like looking away or something, it might be me. How many hours until you can play Final Fantasy? I actually don't know the actual like moment it's going to release, but I know it's tomorrow. I just don't know what the time zone that they're going to be dropping it on is, but all right, let's draw some cards, man. Let's do this. This is a lot of card draw right here on this turn. We're going to get the Discover the Way and the Entity Tracker hit. Love that. It's another sort of teamer control, maybe landfall deck that's looking to get the. It's looking to get out the landfall card that, you know, sweeps the board and then gives them dragons. Yeah, dragons, right? So I need to get my creatures above 3 toughness because that's the threshold for the sweeper. And then they're going to get 4/4 dragons. If I had to guess. All right, well, this is bad. Getting hit by a furnace as well. So that's how that feels. I guess it doesn't really matter which card I take here, huh? Lot of lands. Lot of lands. You love to see it. Let's see. How many hours? Yeah, we saw it. I love your content. Always looking forward to the next token deck you make. Thank you, man. They're not always going to be tokens, but it just feels like tokens are really good right now. It feels like tokens are the path for me to be creative right now, because it used to be reanimation, but I mean, reanimation has gotten so fast at this point that with omniscience and stuff, there really is no point in making reanimation decks. If you want to play the best reanimation deck, it's omniscience or, you know, turn 4 zombify. So it kind of killed the creativity for me on that part, but tokens, it feels like the options are kind of endless at the moment for me. So all right, so I need this to get above the threshold. Man, this really stinks because I really don't think I can play Gremlin Tamer because they're just going to play the sweeper and eat up my board here. Rest in peace, not helpful. All right, they're down to 6. Again, I would have loved to have gotten down. I'm sorry, down to 2. I forgot about the double strike. Very nice. I would have loved to have gotten down to Gremlin Tamer here, but wow. Could have won that actually if I had gotten one more enchantment. Oh, if I would have unlocked the shoot, if I would have unlocked this, we would have won. I forgot about the double strike. Protection from white and black. Nice. That is so unfortunate. Ooh, Ghostly Dancers is really fun, but I don't have a Dollmaker shop, but eventually I will, right? Dude, I missed lethal. I can't believe I missed lethal. Oh, I wish I had a time machine on that one. That was tough. Forgot completely about the double strike. It's been a minute since we pulled that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very close to actually being able to kill this if I can draw another card. Okay. Let's just do this, I guess. And I'll probably end up just taking their cornucopia here, or actually I'll take their draw engine. Man, still can't believe I missed that lethal there. That's a bummer. I should have been paying attention a little bit more there. I forgot that my saga had just ended there. Okay, so whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature control gains double strike. So all I had to do was open this. I could have hit my own creature, but I had too many cards in my hand. I probably would have died, right? Can I even hit my own creature even with this card? No, opponent control. So that probably wouldn't even worked. I guess I could have unlocked it though without having a target, maybe? I don't even know. Not too sure. Let's see. So if I go do this. Do this, give this double strike. And then do this. GG's. All right, I guess I was afraid of the sweeper for no reason. They didn't have it in hand. Could have been really bad if they did, but they just never ended up finding it. The Dragon Caller is a really nasty sweeper that follows up with some really game-winning threats. So, how do you collect all the cards in a set so early? Just buying packs with gems? Yeah, spending a lot of money for one. Spending a lot of money every time new cards come out, and then On top of that, a good little trick you could do is by crafting all of your commons and uncommon cards for the set as fast as possible before opening your packs, and then that way you build up more of a vault, like this vault right here. If you guys see, let me show you this vault right here at the top. I don't open mine unless I really need to, but basically to get this to 100% faster, to get you more wild cards, you just got to craft all of your common and uncommon cards for the set before you open packs. That way you're building up those gems and those, you know, I don't even know what this would be called, but your vault progression. How many? Oh yeah, we already looked at that. Me too, Haven. Oh, Haven, let me see. I love your content. Always looking forward to the next token. Oh yeah, you already said that one too. Me too, Haven. Swayze made me really start enjoying playing Magic. I love that, man. With tokens and card draw, board wipes and tokens has definitely helped aggro meta. Help the aggro meta against the aggro meta. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. It's very it's a good strategy that's off meta, but I feel like can really compete. Is the go wide strategy is really hard to deal with because not a lot of people are running sweepers. It's really rare that you run into full control these days. And temporary lockdown, I mean, if you run a couple get lost, that'll take care of a lot of that too. But even if you are running up against somebody running get lost or temporary lockdown, you're probably in a good spot too with tokens because it's not aggro. Anything that's not aggro, I really appreciate playing against, you know. This hand looks really good. I don't know. Tokens to me just seems like it always seems like a really good, viable strategy to winning games. Hard to deal with. I don't think we'll need that against mono black. This is probably dead. Let's be honest, it's probably dead. This might be my last game. I'm not too sure, but I do have to take my son to tennis very soon here. Yeah, it's definitely dead. Rest in Peace would have gotten you to a 55 and you would have double striked and killed them. Yeah, I knew I had something that we could have done there. I just, it slipped my mind and I didn't even think about that. Glad we still got it though. Insidious Ridge plus Joshua's Phoenix Dominant equals Big Brain. Let me see here. Let me write that one down. Let me put that in my notes here. I think we get this down and going before I drop down and rediscover the way. I just got land flooded so much today. It's absolutely insane. There isn't anything in the game to prevent that from happening. I know. I mean, other than card draw and and then drawing and discarding effects, like that's a good way to kind of mitigate, but oh, I just realized why you're saying that why you heard it going in and out. If you're talking about the game sound, it does go in and out, and that's because I'm clicking on other screens. Like we've got audio right now, and then if I click on another screen, the game audio completely shuts off until I actually click back onto the screen. That might have been what they were referring to earlier as far as the sound goes. Love it. Nah, we'll play defense here. Went ultimate with Ugin over the weekend. It feels so dirty, dude. Ugin ultimates, if you've got, you know, the right deck built, so ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. All right, so this opponent is very, very heavy into the discarding. They didn't deal damage to me though, so that means I can choose which card I discard, which is really nice. Right? Am I correct in thinking that? Yeah. And then hopefully I can get this furnace down for the full 5 next turn. I'm praying, but we'll see. Hey, Russ coming in with the $5 in super chat. Thank you so much, Russ. I'm going to miss watching your videos while I'm in Alaska. Stay live, brother. I'll be back in September. Keep up with the meta, brother. As always, GG. Dude, thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that. Good luck in Alaska. You know, I don't know what you're up to or what you're doing, but, you know, good luck to you, man. I hope it goes well. Maybe work or something like that. Is that what's going on? All right, we're definitely taking you out. Like, that's a card I cannot have them blinking over and over again. I'll actually attack this time. Don't really care if they saddle the Warlock now because there's nothing to discard. My mate and me mixed it up last Friday and played Friendly Brawl, 40 cards for the first time. Really good fun. Highly recommend. Okay, nice. A 40 card brawl. Love that. Love that. Oh my gosh, dude. Firewater coming in with the 5 gifted memberships for the chat, dude. Thank you so much, Firewater. We appreciate that, brother. Dude, and that's an absolute legend right there, guys. Thank you, Firewater. Appreciate you, brother. If you guys don't know, this man is constantly, you know, helping chat out with the membership. So show some love if you can, man. Appreciate you guys for doing so if you do. What's up, D Lawson? How's it going? Five gifted, man. You guys are way too kind, man. You guys really do take care of me, seriously. Like, I appreciate that. You know what I need to do, Brody, by the way, as far as you playing Brawl with your friends and stuff? I haven't even played Commander in so long. Like, I don't even know if I'd fully understand the rule sets completely. I have to go and like just play my deck by myself in a corner and see if I can figure it out and how to play it in case I end up playing it at the con. Hey, Russ with the membership to the Mardu Mob as well. Welcome to the Mardu Mob, Russ. Let's go, dude. Brand new Mardu Mob member, it looks like. Could be wrong on that, but it says so. No, it looks like you got a 2-star. Actually, you've been a Mardu Mob member. Okay. Man, they are attacking my hand relentlessly. It's so annoying. I need to sweep the board here, but I don't have a sweeper. Dude, they have just... I mean, look at all the good stuff I've had in my hand that just got eaten away. I'm going to keep the land in my hand just in case I need to drop something, you know, any fodder that needs to be dropped. Actually, you know what? I'm going to block because I don't want them being able to choose and pick which card to take from my hand. Of course, I draw another land, though, so not that it matters. I really need to find like a, I don't know. What do I need? More card draw for sure. I think I've already gotten 2 of these, right? Rediscover the ways. No, I've only hit 1. All right, have at it. Take a look at my hand. Take one of my lands. You're gonna take the Valgamoth's Lair. I am gaining life though every time these come back in, which is really kind of saving me at the moment. It's really doing a lot of work for me. Scrying 2 every time is wild though. Creatures down. Oh, they couldn't even take a card. It's got to be a non-land. Oh, it's non-land. Let's go. Huge. Huge. Let's go. I can finally stop the nonsense from the steed here. All right. Play this. That's what we need. Okay, I can flash that in response to them if they want to force a discard. That's huge. Okay. Hopeless Nightmare, sure. Because, I mean, if I'm drawing, what, 3 cards per turn to mitigate some of this nonsense, that's going to be really, really nice. Getting back the steed, huh? Sure. Fun stuff. A little bit more scry. All right, there's nothing I can do about this attack. I literally can't block Death Touch. I can't block Menace. I can't block Flying. And everything is completely unblockable for me here, which is a bummer. Oh, man. Give me some cheap enchantments here, because if I get the entity tracker down, I can start drawing some cards off of that. It's going to be really, really good. Not sending in their Warlock here. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, dude. Card draw, card draw, card draw. That's what we need. Oh, come on, game. Come on, tracker. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding me right now. Oh, man. That'll do it. That'll do it, man. Holy. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Okay, what do we got? This gotta go. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of it. We already know the opponent, though, is gonna flash in another nowhere to run, take this out, and then kill both of these. But here we go. Let's do it anyways, because why not? We gotta try, right? We gotta hope the opponent just doesn't know that they can do that or something. I don't know. Oh, it's gone. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Dude, blink that all you want. There's nothing in my hand, brother. I'm not blessed with a good hand like you, okay? Shieldred, nice. So now whenever I do draw cards, I'm getting punished for it as well. Rediscover the Way is definitely the card. I mean, we gotta find a Sheltered by Ghost for the Shieldred, or we're completely cooked. Or that. That is good, but is it going to be enough to kill the Shieldred, though? No. It's not enough to kill the Shieldred. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not enough. Shoot. And we're going to draw another card here off the top, too. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I'm taking 6 in the air. I think that's it. Unfortunately, that's it. We almost made a comeback. We were very close. The Shieldred just changed the landscape of everything here. It changed everything. I gotta shut down one of these in the air. I mean, we're going down to 3 now, so... Going down to 1. Shieldred. What a card. What a card. I mean, we just drew completely dead there at the end. It's all good, though. I mean, progress is progress. We started lower than that, I believe. Actually, I think I started... Yeah, I think I started 1 tier right below that. I'm actually liking this deck a lot more as far as, like, how much smoother it's been feeling. I definitely got a much better grasp on the mana base, for sure. And, yeah, things have just been going a lot more smoothly. That last game, I mean, I'm chalking that one up to the game. That's just tough, like, to run into that and then also, like, have my hand exploded like that, as well as not finding anything but mana at the end. Nothing you can do about that. I really do hate that we have to run Rest in Peace and Authority of Consuls, but if you're running into this meta that we currently are in right now, those are the 2 cards, like, are absolutely necessary in this build. I do wish maybe Windcrag Siege was a little bit better. Gosh, the fact that it's a 3-drop to get 1/1s and that's what we're really shooting for instead of doubling the attack triggers, I don't know if that's a super viable idea. I love the way Dollmaker Shop feels by opening it up here. We might just, you know, cut out the siege altogether by the time this is over, because the Gremlin Tamer going wide and then Dollmaker Shop opening up for the win with the dancers early seems like the win con here. Windcrag Siege has been pretty awesome, though, because it gives me haste threats that can come in and trigger the Dollmaker Shop right away, but time to go. No, I won't. I was just signing off right now. We're good. All right. Gotta take the boy to tennis. I did forget to give one more shout out though. Fenrir, thank you so much for the membership. I appreciate that very much. 3 months with the Marty Mob. Appreciate that. Says hey all. Sorry, yeah, the stream is ending, guys. I appreciate it. Who dat? That's my wife. My wife is just coming in to remind me that we had tennis lessons for my son later. So we got to go to that right now. Not looking forward to that. It's 100 degrees out, man. It's so brutal, but the kid's a savage. He's ready to go. Isn't there a one-sided Phyrexian Wrath of God that makes you tokens? Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about Elishnorn? Probably. Anyways, yeah, it's time to go to dad mode, exactly. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. Another amazingly successful stream. There probably won't be a video tomorrow, guys. I think I'm gonna just work on my sons and my video for the Fortnite video that we're gonna put out. And we're gonna just skip the birds. I just, it's not in my heart. The birds deck I don't feel like was good enough, or the gameplay was good enough. Something just didn't feel right. I think we're gonna skip that one, and we'll get back at it tomorrow when we get the new cards. But appreciate you guys for hanging out with me today again. I mean, again, I didn't expect a whole lot from a Monday stream, but you guys absolutely came through and drove. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate you. And I might have to play some Is It Cutter on my own time to get to Mythic really fast. I don't know, but I need to do something to get to Mythic quickly. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next one, man. We'll see you guys. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your nights, and we'll see you on Wednesday. GG's.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's got some cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Yeah, all of the time.